Okay. It's been a while. It
I feel
has
like that's an
been
understatement.
quite a while.
Getting closer.
Yeah, so you lot have had quite a bit of fun going through the various floors of Undermountain, um, killing everything in your path and making a cult out of whatever's left. Uh, Honestly, quite impressed with your success rate with that. I like. I've certainly not been making that easy checks to make, and you're still pulling it off. And I look forward to seeing what you
Don't
do
make
with
it.
this floor.
It's like you don't make anything easy on us, and we make it look easy.
Yep, you
Yeah.
do. And then you go ahead and kill yourselves, but yeah, whatever. Um,
That's all part of the journey.
Yeah.
uh, so, most recently, you have uh, cleared out the uh, aboleth that had taken up residence on the fourth floor and had been polluting the waters around there quite badly. Um, the aboleth was not at all prepared for such a violent assault as you gave, uh, and the Kuatoa from the area were thoroughly impressed, though it took a little bit of convincing. Uh, they have, as many before, taken up worship of Letsia the Blue, who is now, to some extent, becoming Letsia the Fish.
Let's hear the bluefish.
Yes, Letsia the Blue Fish. Um, what else has been achieved through all of that? One of your pressing quests at the moment is you are in search of the uh, stolen magical dagger from that was taken from the war chief on the third floor, if I'm remembering correctly. I hope I am. Um, uh, from what you had gathered, um, that war chief is blind, and the dagger has an enchantment that allows him to see, which allows him to be an effective war chief. Um, it was stolen. It was taken down. Um, I don't think you know. No, I think you are aware that they were probably on their way to the sixth floor at the very least.
Yeah,
Um, so you are making your
I
way.
think we were, yeah.
Yeah, you're making your way more or less directly there. Up to you how much of a detour you're willing to make at any given point. Um, but to that end, uh, having cleared the fourth floor and created something of a cult for well, an additional offshoot of your cult for yourself, do you want to take any time there to rest and have some downtime? That is in-game downtime as opposed to the extended period of actual downtime we've had. Do you want to try and achieve anything in that time, or do you want to make haste?
Probably could go back to the surface and do stuff. How long has it been since we've been to the surface at this point?
I am not sure.
Wasn't it? What's his name's funeral?
Yes, would be.
Yeah.
Has it been
That
like
pretty-
a week?
Looking at it, it probably has been about a 10-day.
10-day? I would happily go back up to the surface.
Do we have any bets running? For us
Yes,
coming
I have
back?
a very big bet running.
I.
Which. Sorry to make Tim search for more things.
I changed into looking like a homeless guy and acted drunk and then went down the elevator and bet 500 gold that I'd come back up alive in a week. And they took it.
Yeah. Letsia has a bet 150 gold on returning by the 15th. It is currently probably about the 13th, I think it would be. Just looking at that. I have not been updating the calendar terribly consistently. So I'm going to say it's the 13th presently, because that works well enough.
I mean, by the 15th
Yeah.
means we can keep going and then come back by the 15th, like on the 15th.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me just mark that on the calendar. What session is it even? Session 25 this is supposed to be. Interesting. Sorry. Session 11 is when you entered floor 3. Floors 3 and 4 have taken, particularly floor 3 has taken a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Mm.
I think we also took it at a slow pace.
Yeah. Yeah, alright. Sorry for my hesitation in this. It's been a while since I've had to think about this side of the aspect of it, and clearly I hadn't been thinking about it for a while.
Fine. That's why we ask questions and get stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
Have we had a long rest?
Yes, you have certainly had a long rest.
Are we still doing the learning thing?
Yes, you are able to do that if you wish.
Who is teaching me Undercommon?
We were learning that from lunatic dude, Rusina.
Can I learn that from Rosina even though his person isn't here? Even though Tim is his person?
You're on floor 4, and floor 4 is my turn to have fun with him. So yes, I think that works.
Okay. I remember it's an insight check. I wrote it down specifically.
Yes. So yes, if you want to make your
Yep, so
various
I've got-
relevant checks for that,
Doing the same thing. I was learning. Ooh, nice.
I think we both have a +0 to insight.
Yeah.
yes. Now let me.
You rolled an 18. I got a 17, so I'm at a 50 out of 100 to learning it.
Excellent. There is, in fact, so on level 4, yes, on level 4 there is a magical archgate, one of the magical gateways of Undermountain that leads up to floor 2, that leads up to level 2. So you are able to quite quickly make your way back out to the surface and back down again.
Okay. Is that what we want to do?
Do we want to do that?
Okay, because
mean-
if we do, what was that?
I mean, what what we would do when we're out.
Claim on bets, do some shopping.
Is there anything in particular you're after?
That is an excellent question.
Oh yeah, I'm broke.
Oh yeah, you guys owe Letizia like a debt in this
No,
one,
well, no.
yeah.
I paid back my debt. I'm just broke.
Someone else owes me a debt though. Still,
I think
Ten
it's
Yes,
totally.
yes,
Handler?
yes. Yes, yes, yes. How much do I owe you anyway?
You don't owe me anything actually. You both paid off.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Uh,
I actually have money.
I don't.
I'm just having a look at the party fund which I'm carrying.
Hmm.
Where is it? This one. There's like, is it 10 gold to a platinum?
Yep.
Okay, so we have 130 platinum in the party fund.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's 25 platinum in the party fund. There's 1,055 gold, 1,645 silver, 2,000 copper. I've been very meticulous about how I keep that.
All right then.
Well, if we're heading up to the surface, could we go check out the Aboleth's body again before we go up?
Is there anything particular you're after?
I'm trying to hold on. I'm just looking up what an Aboleth. Yeah, okay, it does look weird. I kind of want to like carve like its head off or something and take it up as a trophy, just for dramatic effect.
Pretty big, aren't they?
They are fairly
Can I put it
large
in my bag of-
creatures,
Can I put it in a bag of holding?
and they don't exactly conform to normal terrestrial type anatomy. So they aren't quite as solid a thing once they're dead as other types of creatures might be. So there's not, how to put it, there's not that much of a head that you could reasonably acquire.
Okay. Were there any dead Kuator in there, maybe? I just want something like really weird looking that people are not going to expect.
What you could get is one of the tentacles, I should say as well.
Oh, a tentacle could work. As long as it looks menacing and weird, I'm happy with that.
Certainly does. Just give me a moment. Oh. Bu- 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 Yeah, so weird slimy fish type things. Go ahead and make a medicine check if you want to try and relinquish one of the tentacles from it.
Oh, come on.
Do you want some help?
Help would be nice.
I give you the help action, so you could roll a second time.
Gonna be just as bad, you watch. Yep.
What did you get?
A 2 and a 2.
Right. Da, 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 da.
Anyone have good medicine in our group?
No.
I have +4 to medicine.
Why aren't you doing this then?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Am I rolling a medicine?
You can. Can the other two of you, so Sylvanus and Letia, can you please both make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Why?
Yeah. Oh, come on. What are these rolls?
Abeloth is weird, slimy, poisonous thing covered in horribleness. And you have both just grabbed hold of it, fumbled around with it, and got it all in your face.
I'm not poisoned.
2 2s and a 1. This is terrible.
Say Constitution. On.
Yes.
22.
Yeah. I figured it would be something in that realm.
Yeah. Well, +6 in con.
Yeah. The effect is not quite as it is not quite what it was. But Sylvanus, you are poisoned until you meet some condition that I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Fair enough.
Can I use my can I cast Lesser Restoration on him?
Does that meet the condition that we weren't told about?
Well, technically, yes.
It's almost like we've been poisoned before.
Yeah, it's just, you see him fumbling with this thing. It's just that's quite the mouthful of mucus you got there. That's probably not healthy.
Let me take care of that.
I'm no longer poisoned.
No longer poisoned.
Woo.
A little bit slimy, but not poisoned.
What else is new?
Yeah. So,
Right, that takes up one of those charges. Okay.
yeah. Benny, you wanted to make an attempt?
I did. I got a 23.
Oh yeah. You just so they fumbling with it, drop it. You just walk in, one quick flick with your knife, and you've got the tentacle off.
So
I don't know what's going on over there. That was pretty easy, but all right.
I'm gonna walk away.
Hey, I didn't want this thing. Who wanted this?
Wasn't me. I was helping someone else.
Someone take it. I don't want to carry it all the way up to the surface.
It was the guy who got poisoned here.
It was the guy who got poisoned.
This here, take it.
Alright. So, you all wish to make your way back up to the surface quickly?
Yep. Wait. So did we get a tentacle?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we got a
okay,
tentacle.
I
You
got
are
it.
Okay,
in possession of a moderately fresh aboleth tentacle.
Okay. Awesome. I will, while you guys go up, and then I'll stay back for like 2-3 hours, and then go into that homeless person form, and then wander up, still acting drunk. And yeah.
Well, do you want the tentacle? I don't want to
Yeah,
carry
yeah, I'll
it.
take the tentacle. Yeah, I'll take the tentacle.
I don't want to carry that thing all the way back with.
Okay.
Oh,
So, I believe you are aware of how to make use of the archgate on that floor. It costs a coin to go up and down. So
Is it a coin each?
it is a coin per minute of it being open.
Oh, I'll just. When you say a coin, do you mean a silver, a copper, a gold?
Gold.
What coin do you put
coin.
in? What coin do you put in?
We gotta
We've always been told a gold coin.
No.
Would anyone want-
We've told a gold coin to get up and down the shaft. This is different.
This is the magical gate.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Let me find the description of it, of the image. Where are you? Yes, the archway is set into a wall and is carved with images of falling coins, with a thin slot carved into the keystone.
What sort of falling coins?
Quite a mixture. Most of them are just generic circles. Some of them are more distinctly various various denominations of various currencies.
Yeah, I just put a gold in the slot.
The portal opens. The
I'm gonna step through.
All gonna step through.
Certainly you do so. I will roll dice. Yeah. And I will roll. Now, Sylvanus, you are going to wait at the bottom of the elevator for a little while first, or something like that?
Yes, yeah,
Yep.
like 2-3 hours.
Yep. For each hour that you wait, can you make another Constitution saving throw, holding onto that tentacle?
Oh no.
Can I
We
not
left
just
you
shove it
there.
in the bag of holding?
Can you I'll just put it in the bag of holding?
I suppose if you're, well, what else do you have in that bag of holding?
Is it in your bag of holding or my bag of holding?
My bag of holding. I have a vial of blood, string, a red dragon scale, a bunch of rations, obsidian scarab, a jar of pickling flesh, a holy symbol, a hammer, an outfit I made for Geldax at one point, a cursed tiefling heart, a crowbar, a tankard, a candle, a bronze dragon scale, a bell, a bag of 1,000 ball bearings, and a potion of mind reading.
What don't you have in there?
All the healing potions, which is what I have.
Tonight on Hoarders.
Yeah, sounds about like that. Okay. Are you going to just dump the aboleth tentacle in on top of all that?
We have any like cloth?
I'm looking. I don't have.
I will pull out the rations and just shove them into my normal bag for the moment. And I think it should be good to chuck it in there otherwise. I'll also pull out the holy symbol. Put it in my bag.
Can I give you my bedroll to wrap it up in?
Oh yeah, we could probably do that.
I can just go buy another one when I'm on the surface.
Yeah, right, let's do that then.
Yeah, that
And we'll
sounds
wrap
fair.
it in the bedroll.
That sounds good.
Okay, that sounds like a much better choice. 'Cause I was just,
Yeah.
as you were listening through those, I was just thinking, what weird and wonderful thing's going to happen to all of that? The rations are all going to be spoiled if you try and eat that. Horrible thing's going to happen.
Don't worry about rations. I've still got 109 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, for the record, the rules as written with the bag of holding is there is a particular size to it. I don't care. It's as big as it needs to be.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a 500-pound bag of holding.
Yes. Or it would be if apart from the rather useful magic of them.
Yeah, so the bag is only 15 pounds, but it can hold up to 500 pounds. I've currently got like 236 pounds of stuff in it.
It sounds about
I've
right.
only got 31 pounds.
Rookie numbers.
As long as you don't put one in the other, it's fine.
It's fine. The rations take up 218 pounds, okay?
Again, like I said, I'm not going to be strict about the actual either the weight limit or the size limit of it. It's just if you try and put something obscenely large in it, I'm going to have issue with it. But otherwise, just it's generic video game inventory. It will hold what it needs to hold.
Yeah. Cool. No, all good.
Am I the only
Wrap
one
it up with my
imagining?
bedroll.
Yeah,
Yes.
with the wrapping up, we'll wrap it up in such a way where it's not inside the bedroll. The bedroll is just around it, and I'll tie it off with string. That way I can just pull the string loose and it will just unfurl.
Can you make a sleight of hand check to see if you can get that to work?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I can.
Can I help him because he's
Nah, I'm
using
fine.
my bedroll?
It's fine.
Never mind.
23.
Never mind. I don't want to give you my help anyway. I'm a god, so you don't get my help.
That was 23 or something like that, I think you said?
Yeah.
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 Your training has involved many things of this kind of sort of thing of wrap things up securely, particularly to hide what they are, in a way that you can very quickly release it. So yes, you're quite adept at that kind of thing. Perhaps a little more awkward, being a long slimy tentacle is not the kind of thing you've had to deal with before, but you can do well enough, and you manage to do it without getting completely covered in slime again.
Awesome.
All right.
I'll then turn into that homeless beggar form, dude. Hold on, I got the notes. Here we go. Yeah, drunken homeless guy, and I'll make my armor look like just worn out rags, and I'll make them look a bit more like singed and wrecked. Few more pieces of fabric missing.
Yep. Go ahead and make a deception check with advantage.
Oh,
Go.
there we go, 24.
Yeah, easy.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. As you make your way back up into the tavern, it is a rowdy atmosphere. It seems to be a quite the number of adventurers have gathered here to make the descent. Quite surprised to see a group coming back up. Not that many do. But it is
The
a
only group that
jovial
regularly
atmosphere.
comes up.
Yes.
Which floor are these guys going to? The guys going down.
They're going as steep as they can.
Like, where are they starting though?
They start at the top, as does everyone. By all means, you are welcome to give them guidance to get further down faster if you like.
Oh no, I don't want to run into them and accidentally kill them.
Yeah.
I feel like if we give them advice to go down further, they're just gonna go down before they're ready, and then we're just gonna be. We'll find them later. Just
Yeah.
They'll turn
We
into
w-
remnants like the other guy.
we won't.
Yeah.
No. Sorry. Revenants don't just happen for any inconvenient death or thing like that.
Oh, I know.
It requires a fairly profound level of betrayal to cause a revenant to happen.
Is us betraying them by telling them they should go down further earlier?
No, that's just giving them bad advice.
Okay.
Alright, wait, where was that portal? The one that goes like really deep that we threw the guy in?
Oh, yeah.
The one that goes to level
It doesn't
23
go
or
that
something.
deep.
We can tell you where there's a shortcut.
Yeah.
Was that the one that goes to level 17?
I don't think it goes that deep.
I thought it went really deep.
There was one that went to level 17.
It's like 16 or 17, yeah. Well below where we are. There's one we threw somebody in and then we don't know whether or not we're gonna encounter him again. We probably are. We were joking that he'd be one of the
Probably.
harder bosses later.
And that guy we skewed his reality of life and then threw him in a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
We're
guys are
amazing
really
people.
yeah.
We're amazing people.
You are. You should possibly reconsider what alignments you have marked.
I'm chaotic. What
Chaotic
am
what?
I? I'm chaotic good. I really should be chaotic neutral.
I'm lawful neutral, so my alignment's good. We can do pretty much.
Oh, sorry. Why am I lawful good? No, I'm chaotic neutral.
I'm chaotic good.
You used to be lawful good, but then now the wild magic is affecting your brain. It's making me more chaotic.
I think it's more the cult.
That too.
So we're back on the surface, right? Can I
Yes.
go check on? Can I go check in with what's his name? The Warforged. I got his note here. Warden.
Yes.
He's supposed to be working on the Ioun stones.
Ah, yes.
See what progress he's made.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Something else he has to look up. Sorry.
No.
Do we get out?
Yes, those bets I shall resolve first.
Yeah.
Yes. Do the bets.
So let's see. Firstly, you have successfully managed to return safely by the 15th, as you had bet that you would, and very clearly with evidence of having fought things to survive.
Yeah.
That is.
Well, I'm now a fish, so.
Yeah, that's a fair point. You are sufficiently recognizable. I'm not going to bother. I don't need to ask for any rolls to have you convince them that you are who you say you are.
Yeah. I'm still blue.
You're still blue. You're still very clearly you, and it's just. Was he
just
always that fishy? Yeah, hard to tell.
There's something a little fishy about him.
Yeah. So that is 220 gold pieces that you get in return for that.
Is.
Sylvanus, as your
Ah.
poor beggar. Poor beggar that had a sack of 500 gold pieces a few days ago. Or some week and a half ago. You one or two of those regulars that you had made the bet with, I think there were about a half dozen of them. So the one or two of them are there. Their laughter immediately stops when they see you.
So I'm at the top of the elevator at the moment.
Yep. So the
Yeah,
the others
okay,
have come up earlier and started to go about their business, or they might have stayed to watch. Up to them.
I kind of
like watching.
I kind of wander out of the little elevator shaft thing over to the counter, just going. I've returned just like in a bit of like a drunken stupor. It's just like the things I've seen, the things, the drow. I met the drow, the booze. It was the booze was to die for. I saw a thing. Look at this thing, and I put the tentacle on the table and unwrap it, and it just falls out. It was like this thing. It like fought me. It was a heck of a brawl. Don't touch it. It's got that slime. Not good to drink. Not good. And then just kind of like ramble on and on about all the things I've done down there.
Can you make for me in sequence a persuasion, deception, and intimidation check?
Okay. There's persuasion. Oh god, that's terrible. That's a 12. Oh, that's a bad roll. Persuasion. Deception, was it?
Yep.
Oh god, that's also really bad. And then intimidation. If this also roll, why did they all roll below 10? Oh, there you go. 12, 11, 10.
Okay.
All of those were atrocious. My rolls are terrible, apparently.
Alright, let's see what their rolls are. Okay. So, they also rolled quite low, except on one of them. I'll tell you what. Can you roll a d6 for me?
E6. Yep. There you go, 5.
Okay. That was the best one you could have got.
Yay.
Because I was deciding which one they rolled high on. Yeah. Yeah. So they clearly you have seen strange and terrible things down there. Not clearly by the way that you look and the madness that you are conveying. They are thoroughly convinced of that. They're also quite convinced, especially given the mostly empty tankards they each have in front of them, that it might be worth going down and seeing what there is to drink. And let's see how.
Let's see how stupid they are.
At the but they think you're they think you're probably bluffing with how terrible the thing would be to drink. It's just
Oh my god.
they're not quite stupid enough to try it.
Oh no.
But it looks like they could be bribed into trying it. Probably not by you. Like if you leave it with them, they might. You get the idea that one of them might end up betting the other to drink it. They were not intimidated. They were intrigued.
Honestly, worse.
But anyway, they do so. Look, interesting. We'll be honest. We were not expecting you to come back alive, given the way that you kind of stumbled drunkenly down into the place that kills most people that go down. But glancing over to the barkeep, who gives them a very stern look, we will get your money together, because we like drinking here, and he won't let us if we don't pay you. So, can you give us a day or so to get that together? We'll grab the others and put that together.
More than happy. I turn to the barkeeper and toss him a gold coin, and then pull a tankard out of my my clothes or whatever, and just say, "Top me up, barkeep."
He gives you a what's the word? He's not quite amused by it, but it's more the idiots I have to deal with. You kind of as a this is such a pain, and also a this is kind of why I do this. Mingle together. Anyway, pours the tankard with the better of the brews that he has on hand. Sets it down for you.
I take a big gulp of that and say, "You could keep Ernie's tentacle. It's a good decoration." And then I turn to walk out the door, and I say, "I'll be back in a day." And then as I step out the door, I take another sip, and then just full face first onto the ground, and then stumble back up and continue walking, like spilling half my drink on myself.
Can you make a performance check?
Yes, please roll well.
With advantage.
Yes, there we go. Okay, I'll
Nice.
roll with advantage again. The first roll is good.
What did you get, sir?
20.
Nice. If any of the others of you are still in there, the the two guys that he had made the bet with, very clearly the expression of how on earth did he survive?
Yep. That's the way I stayed back and watched.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah. So, what are the rest of you wanting to do? The Iron Stones, yes. Let me try and deal with that. Where had I put my notes on that thing? While I'm trying to find that, do any of the others of you want to do anything particular?
I'm gonna go home. Spend some time with my snake.
Certainly.
See how much profit the haunted bell has made.
Yes, it has been a 10-day. Now, where is that profit table? Okay. Yep. All right. Can you firstly make an animal handling check with advantage?
This again.
Yes. It is a
What do you
wild
need?
snake that you have somewhat tamed. It is fairly content. It is kept well fed and happy,
18.
and you are very good at handling it.
I'm still very good at handling it.
Yes.
18, yeah.
The snake. So do you take it out and hold it and things of that sort,
Yeah.
or just it seems very intrigued by the assorted smells that you have brought home with you.
Yeah.
I assume you bring out some form of food for it to have.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Can you then roll a D100 for me?
Yep.
See how profitable the business has been.
2.
2
I rolled a 2, yeah.
on the D100.
On a D100.
Okay. It has been a bit of a bad week.
Oh,
That is, it has been quite a bad week.
yeah.
Yes. Actually, let me just double check the calendar. Are there any events of note? There are not. Yeah. It is near the end of it is near the end of one of the longer breaks between events, various festivals and such. So, and just the time of year, it means that there's very little traffic coming through, like tourism wise and whatever else. And despite your reputation as great adventurers, that hasn't quite carried over to to your restaurant just yet. So, yes, you've had some number of patrons come through, but more so, the Warforged working on the magical items has consumed a fair bit of resources, and they've also taken some time to do some maintenance, which has also had some costs.
Yep. No.
So,
All good.
da-da-da-da-dum.
Once some other people have done some roleplay stuff, I'll come back and
Yeah.
say something that I would like to do.
Yep.
I mean, all the money that comes from this goes straight back into the restaurant anyway. Doesn't go into my pocket.
Yep. But it is, what is it? About 100 gold pieces loss, all told, through the time.
I will reimburse all of that.
Certainly. Conveniently,
Fine,
you
all
have
good.
undead or animated workers for the most part.
Yeah,
So
very helpful.
your costs are lower in general, but one of those animated workers is currently consuming resources to try and repair some magic items.
Yeah, no, that's all good. I've taken 100 off my sheet. Basically
Yep.
giving that back to the restaurant.
How much platinum was in the party fund again?
Well,
A
it's
lot.
25 platinum and 1,000 gold.
25 platinum, 1,000 gold. All right, yeah, all good.
So 1,250 gold.
When I get there, I'll take like 100 as like part of my portion out of that, and also put it into the golden bell, haunted bell, whatever it's called at the moment.
Whatever it is, it's just called the something bell.
Alright. Nat, did you have any particular notes on the Ioun stones that you had?
The only thing I've one of them was a stone of reserve, and the other was a stone of absorption. And you just said they were both inactive, and I left them with Warden.
Excellent. Can you roll 2 D100s for me?
2 D100s. All right. Let's first roll. $75. $86.
Very nice. Let me see. And then can you roll a D20 for me?
D20. Boom. Nice. 17.
Excellent. Walden has had a very productive week. Slightly expensive, but very productive. And has managed to fully restore the Ioun Stone of Absorption for you. And he's most of the way through restoring the Ioun Stone of Reserve.
Okay.
So, conveniently doesn't have to remake the magic from scratch. Most of it is already there. Just needs to was just needing to firstly figure out how it works, which conveniently they were made by the same craftsman seemingly. So understanding one helps with understanding the other.
Okay.
But has managed to re-imbue the magic into the rarer of the stones, figuring that that would be the more beneficial place to start. So you may add a Iron Stone of Absorption to your inventory.
Yay. And I guess I'm gonna go ahead and try to attune to that.
Yep. You have a slightly irregularly shaped ellipsoid, pale lavender, orbiting around your head.
Woohoo!
Um,
All right.
Excellent.
Wait. That's gonna come in handy.
It should do. It's kind of their point. All right. And what others?
Does anyone else want to do anything else?
I'll eventually get in there and get to the bell still as the drunken homeless guy and walk in and announce, "Oh, Bert is back," and I'll walk up to the bar to what's his face that's there and say, "Oh, is that blue fellow in? I want to have a chat with him."
Modo, I believe, would be
Yeah, Moto, yeah.
manning the bar. Let's see. What would be your policy with your staff letting people know if you're there or not?
I reckon there is probably like a bell they can ring that lets me know that there is someone wanting to see me.
That seems fitting.
Yeah.
The bell is rung.
I'll come down and actually come in and see who it is. As soon as I see him, I was like, I'll just take him down to the basement.
All right.
I saw what you looked like. I was still in the tavern when you were like this.
Yeah, I know that. It's like, and then when we get to the basement, I just change back into, we'll say Rallis for the moment, and then just take a seat in the chair and say, "Well, I think that went pretty well. Not my best acting though."
You just trick everyone who's around you, don't you?
I mean, look how much money I'm getting out of it.
Gosh, we kind of need a dual bet for the next one going down. Something's that's relying on both of us.
Yeah, could be good. And then I say, "All right, well, how's the bill doing?"
It's not doing super great, but I have enough funds to keep this place going for a very long time.
Awesome. Well, add in whatever my share is for the moment. That'll keep it up and running. We'll get some new stuff, make it nice.
Yeah, we almost need to. I almost want to run like a impromptu bout or battle against me, just out in the place I used to just go out and shoot my spells.
Ooh, that
Test my
could be
skills.
good.
Because
We could-
we're up here for a day or two or something, so just an impromptu, just I don't know. Tell the barkeep at the yawning portal, or something like that. Maybe give the prize for if anyone can best us to give them an edge on going down in the yawning portal.
I like it. I reckon we could get the barkeep over at a yawning portal in. I reckon he could post it. If I could borrow a bit of gold, I reckon I could get quite the word around town. We could make it quite big.
Yeah, something like that. Hey Tim, would that work?
That is certainly a thing you could do. Durnan doesn't tend to leave the yawning portal.
Yes, but there's a lot of adventures through the yawning portal.
Oh yeah. He
And
he gets enough business with or without you.
yeah, I know. But this is also helping him out with the adventures that are going down.
I mean, if Durnan didn't want to do it, who was that guy that was staying there? We did all that work for.
The guy who gave us the haunted bell.
Yeah, that guy probably. Yeah, He looks like he could do a bit of hosting. I would.
Volo.
Yeah, Volo.
Yeah.
I thought it was Volo. It's like I reckon Volo could do it. He'd be up for that sort of thing, surely. I would volunteer to do it, but I can't really be in two places at once, now can I?
Well, you say that. Are we
Well.
able to run like an impromptu bout?
And we should see if the other guys want to in on it too.
Yes, that. It depends how
I'm
long
happy
you're
for,
wanting
like-
to spend.
It's only gonna go on for until I run out of spell slots.
More a matter of how long you want to spend organizing it, and
Like-
how long you want to spend
Oh.
of the session doing it.
Oh, not I want to start on the actual level, like the next level. This is just I want to use up my spell slots today. This is literally run around, do something for 2 hours, meet me in an hour there, and do it. Like, it's not meant to be a huge thing. It's just for people who want to have a clue with what's going on.
Sure.
So I'm mainly talking to the people, like the adventurers in the Yawning Portal there.
Yeah.
Like, if anyone wants to best me, if like a party of people wants to best me alone, I would do that. I'll be rough with what I use against them. I don't care if they go down or not. But like, if they want to do a 4v1, I'll do it.
All right then.
Like generally, I drag a lot of people with me to these sort of things, so stuff happens, and I'll let my friends do all the betting for it, like they normally do anyway, behind my back.
And then can I get 15 gold off you?
Me, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yep, awesome. All right, I'll take 15 gold. Hold on, I've got to make that maths. Yes, there you go. Yeah, I'll take 15 gold, and then while Let's goes and organizes that, I'll turn into Asgar for Lauren, which is just one of the random guys I made who looks kind of like Jax. I used him in what's it called when we were in what's that, Skullport. But anyway, I'll wander around and I'll pay a visit to the well, so at first I'll go around just like paying like the urchins like a gold each to go spread news of the bout. And then who was I using to go talk to Xanathar? Oh, and yeah, I've got the Zentarum Fang form. I'll turn into that and go visit the Zentarum, and then I'll give them the remaining gold and say, could you spread word of this? A friend of mine is organizing a bout. It would be great to have more people show up and make some more wealth out of it.
Yeah, you can see them quickly running the equations of, yeah, the house always wins, so let's be the house.
Yep, and then I'll head back to the bell, and I'll turn into Jax Corellia, and then head over to the bout whenever it is and when it's happening. Blah blah blah.
Yep. Kelvin Tanalith, what are you wanting to do about all of this?
I'm just here for the show.
Yeah.
You're here to do sidelight bets. Is what you're here to do.
Yep.
Unrelated, definitely unrelated. Can I get like 50 gold out of the party fund?
Cool.
It's
It's not my money. It's the party's money. So feel free to just take it. 50 gold, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's taken out.
Just trying to see if I have a viable arena. I suppose.
Most
Well,
certainly not
where's-
using that 50 gold for side bets or anything. Definitely not.
You know that where the festival that I created was?
Yeah, I don't have that on here.
Okay. Like that's where we're going in world acknowledgement.
Yes.
Just because it's out of harm's way and I'm not going to hurt anyone besides the people I'm trying to hurt. I just wanted to do something
yes.
fun that we haven't done for a while. And if I go down, I go down. That's fine. I'm also just testing the strength of the adventurers going down to know what their limits are. Like, what we're fighting creatures at level 4, 5 on the level 4th level, 5th level, and we're making it look pretty easy. So, adventurers new or not going down, that would be a good idea of if we want to send them to a certain level and farm and tell them not to kill our cults.
Mm.
Now.
So is it going to be people lining up to fight you or the whole party, or what's the plan?
The whole party.
Whole party?
No.
Awesome.
Like,
All right.
all of their party fighting me.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
This is not the first time I've done this.
Yeah.
I did this down in the dungeon. I'm a 1v a whole group of things.
Watch this be like a level 15 party out of nowhere.
Mm.
Like I'm trying to assess their ranks on if I could actually, if it's like an even fight. Even if they're all level 7, that's probably still an even fight.
Sounds good. Sylvanus, are you intending to join the fight, or just watch
If
and manage bets?
Letty wants to do it solo, I can manage bets and then I can help with the hosting as well. I'll just be Jax Corellia and do the classic fanboy routine and hype him up.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's always been good at that. So.
All right. All right. Dan, could you deafen yourself for a little bit so that I can organize things?
Yeah, ping me when you want me back.
Yeah. Actually, tell you what. Yeah, whatever. He's muted now, so that's fine. As for the rest of you, how would you like to just quickly put together some characters to beat up Let's with?
Oh, yeah, just do that.
Level 20, right? Definitely. That's
You,
funny.
you can each make 2 characters if you like. And can you each roll a d20 for each of them for their level?
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me go back.
Oh my gosh. So a D20
No,
for
you-
each character?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, right. There we go.
This is about to be really brutal.
That's the point.
Okay. And a 6. Okay.
Okay,
I might actually have a. Hold on.
What am I to 16? Is that the highest? Wait, no, 17 is. Wait, no. Is 16 the highest so far?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no. Do I have
Okay.
2 open character spots on D&D Beyond?
I could get rid of this one. Oh,
Right.
I need a level 6. Or I can make that one level 12.
So if you have existing characters of about the right level, you can pull them in.
Yep.
Okay.
That is fine.
Let's see. Oh well,
You're also welcome
I have
to have a look for like NPC sheets of the appropriate level.
I have Greg.
Greg.
I have a character named Dave.
I have Greg. I just gotta give him one more level and he'll be level 6. Hello, Greg. Let's
Whoa.
level you. Let's level you up.
What class do I want?
There we go.
Let me do the, I guess, or do I have to go in here? Oh, there we go. Change it to that.
How crazy are we allowed to get with this?
I do not care what you do.
Anyone
Oh,
going
wait,
for
no.
some really meta multi-class?
That would be wrong.
What about a level 16 Sorlock?
Oh, there's.
Okay, I don't get anything extra for leveling up there. All right, I think that is it for this. I just need to do. All right, so that one's a good one. Okay, I got level 6. Okay, hold on. Where's my other? All right, need more character sheet. Characters. Oh, and I've been wanting to try out this character. I'll need to level him up though. Level 12, huh? Well, this ought to be fun.
Yes. So what are you each planning at this point?
My level 3 is a Twilight Domain Cleric.
Yep. Now, I will also point out, you don't necessarily have to work together. I expect it would be more of a free-for-all. And I want to see what happens.
That'll be good.
Nope, we're gonna do that one.
I think that.
I've just resent the campaign join link to the game text chat channel in Discord.
Yeah.
You want to add your characters into that?
Ethan's gonna join by and be like, why are these characters all weird levels?
Let's see, and
The high level ones are taking a second.
yeah,
The high level ones could be a pain in the moment.
Yeah.
Oh wait, change that.
all right. Spells. Here we go.
Just do default stuff where possible.
Yeah.
Because that'll make it faster.
I need.
Oh, what the heck? This. Good.
Anyway, while you
It's already gone.
finish setting those up, let me know if you need to discuss anything. I'll bring Dan back in.
Now I just need to level 15.
All right, one more.
Right.
All right. So some plans have been made. The arena is before you. I figured some nice bit of dynamic terrain would be more useful.
Yeah.
So, making your preparations for the event, you managed to gather together a motley crew of adventurers to fight against you. Do you intend this to be all of them against you, or just a free for all?
Oh no! Like, if are they all a party or are they just
No.
all randos?
Just random.
What are their average levels?
Make an insight check for me.
16.
Yep. I think the average works out somewhere around level 10.
Do you suggest a free for all or a one on however many there are?
It's up to you.
Is that average including me?
I don't know, probably.
Let's go for a free for all.
Yep, that sounds fitting. So while you in the process of setting up, are there any particular bets you want to set up for any particular categories you want to set up for people to bet on?
Me?
Yep.
Well, there's always the category of who doesn't go down, because there are people, a lot of people are going to go down in this.
Yep.
Who's actually still standing at the end of it. Whoever, I mean, there's always going to be the category of, even if in a free for all, there is additional things for defeating some people. Defeating me will give you information about, I reckon, level 3, like what to do, like the map, like not the map of level 3, just different sections of level 3.
Yep.
Um, I talk with my friends on what else it would be good for betting, because I'm not the betting person. I'm the person who gets in bad situations and people bet on me.
Yeah, that checks out.
Oh my
Any-
gosh.
Anyone else have any thoughts on this?
No.
I was not listening.
not
I
put
will
that
in
on
a
the map,
moment.
Anything else to bet on in regards to all of us? It's a free for all, so basically last man standing, or the person who defeats me, even if they're not the last one standing, gets information on level 3.
Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, wait. Did we have a map drawn up of some of the earlier levels?
I believe so.
Because we could just give them like a copy of that.
Yeah.
We could also allow them to have freedom to pass by the goblins.
Yeah, freedom passed by the goblins, and eventually, if they get down to it, the fish guys.
Yeah. The safe passage through the first few levels, sort of thing.
Yeah. So we're basically giving a lot of stuff for the defeat of me.
There would probably be similar bets placed on a bunch of the others. So then putting up certain magic items that they have in exchange for
Okay.
it. To that end, I'll say no magic items for the fight.
Yep.
That's fine.
Apart from
Does that include
That's
my
fine.
wand of War Mage, which I use for pretty much everything?
spellcasting focus is fine. More
Thanks.
complex magic items, not so much.
No, I don't have any of those.
And each of you is then given a dueling manacle. So magical manacle going on one wrist or the other mitigates the extent of damage that can be dealt, so you cannot kill each other.
Bad.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Outright kill everyone.
Or be killed.
That's not going to happen.
No.
Oh, are we able to use health potions?
No.
Thank you. Are we all given like a location to go to,
What do you mean by
or are we
that?
just in the actual area that we're fighting in? We're all given like, are we all just spreading out?
Yep.
Can I take control of my person, or do you want me to bring in a new one?
Let me make sure you've got control.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. The other three of you, how is your progress going?
Mine's pretty much ready.
The worst of the
I'm
two
ready.
is good.
Right.
As
so
you're ready,
fighting all of
feel
you
free
guys.
to lay claim to the tokens that I've put down.
I'm glad I'm
Mm,
fighting all of you guys.
Yeah, they've each been given 2 characters
mine.
of a level determined by a d20.
Jeez.
Um,
I'm taking the armored
Thanks, Tim.
guy, and I'll take the green one.
do we both? Do we all really need two characters? Some of us are probably fine.
Are we all in the roll 20?
Yeah. Maybe? No.
Yeah.
No.
Who's not?
Jim Bob?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I haven't added them yet. Give me a moment. My bad.
No, the roll 20.
You put in.
Are you in
Oh.
roll 20?
Yeah, I'm in roll 20. Does it say I'm not? Oh, yeah, well, that's weird. It says no one else is in. Let me reload it.
Oh, are you in the backup one?
No, I went into the new one.
Then I go into the backup Mad
Ah,
Mage.
Yeah, I need to.
Right.
I
Yeah.
will rename it. As I said earlier, the layout of the 5th level of the 5th floor is large and complicated, and putting in all of the lighting layer has made it crash repeatedly. So I made it back up and I've
Right,
stripped
yeah.
it back down and messed with it. So it's when you get down there, it's going to be a little bit. The walls are going to be a little bit rougher than usual because I needed it to be, and it's the first one that I've actually split the map across two
Yeah.
2 files.
That's why I didn't see Sylvanas in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you are.
I've just got to edit thingy real quick so I can add the pain. Crap, wrong thing.
Yeah.
Oh, why is it being weird? They go to the character page.
Nap, it's a free for all, so you're fighting yourself as well if you want to.
Yes, you are more than welcome to fight your own character. So, for the sake of this, for each of the characters, for each of the opponents that Letsia manages to defeat, I will give you 2 rolls on the magic item table and pick whichever of the 2 you prefer. Let's see. In
What is that for
addition,
everyone I kill?
for each one you defeat,
Okay.
let's go with something like... Yeah, let's do that. Can each of you roll a D100 for me?
Is this including me?
Yep, per character.
Per character.
A 9. Whoa.
An 8 and a 95.
We've gotten 3
48.
single-digit D100 rolls today.
And it's 68.
Okay.
And I got 86.
86. Excellent. So, total cumulative bets will end up being that from first place to last, we'll get 10 times that in gold pieces.
10
So-
times the total of that?
No, in sequence. So what
okay.
were those?
So 8, 9, 16, 48.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
Mm.
and 16. Interesting that put that over to messages. In any case, if you are all prepared,
Let me spread out our characters.
yeah,
So we're not all
go
in
ahead
one group.
and spread out your characters, and we shall roll initiative.
If you can add my character to initiative.
Okay.
Is this middle section here like
Is raised
like
up
actually-
some 15
yeah.
feet.
Have you got like a token for a drake or a small dragon at all?
boy.
I can do.
It'll
Oh,
be
you brought
necessary.
how's it?
Uh,
It's Skexter and Skaglock again.
sorry, that doesn't mean
Yes.
enough to me offhand.
Oh yeah, you weren't there for it.
Oh,
The
good.
other two
I-
were though.
I almost grabbed Snurg.
I almost got what was mine? Whatever one mine was.
I was so close to grabbing him.
What kind of dragon is it that you're after?
Just a green dragon. Like it's a drake, but it's got wings. It's a drake, but yeah, green dragon. Yep. And then can you make it a little bit bigger because he will be riding it and it will be flying.
Gotta take you out of the sky quickly.
There you go.
Perfect.
Just put that resting in the water. Let's what is your initiative?
20.
20. Beautiful.
Let me find where's my other character. There they are.
Who's playing these two guys?
Mine probably. I'm guessing because mine.
Ooh, there we go.
I
You
haven't
can
used
have
characters
different
yet, I was
tokens if you need them.
Nah, it's fine.
Why does this feel like a gang up, these three? Sitting right here. It's a free for all. It's not a gang up.
Yeah.
Where's the link again?
Well, I can move him over more.
Links
There we
in
go.
game
That
text
make you
chat, right?
does that make you happy?
Not really.
All right.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
be holding back at all.
No one's asking you to.
Nobody's asking you.
When is wild magic going off, Tim?
Probably right away.
The usual rules that we've gone with, whatever that ends up being. So yeah,
Okay,
when you
so
cast a spell, roll a d20.
I'm
The rules are what they are. Been a while since I've handled that.
So are we just putting both of our characters on the same
Separate initiatives.
separate initiatives? Right. And then this one's me, right? One of mine.
Yeah, you can have both of those.
Okay.
Is that dragon large size?
It's a bit larger
I
than
just
large,
forgot.
but
Yeah, okay, no, that's good. That's
for
good.
dramatic effect.
I just forgot it does have to be large, yeah.
Dragons, I'm inclined to put them a size larger than, like, 5 feet larger than the size says they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
They make the dragons too small. 21 and a 12. Okay. So with that, I hope you're able to keep track of who is who. But let's
These two
begin.
moving anywhere, or are they just staying in the middle?
We'll go on this side of you.
Why am I the center of attention here?
Because you're the one who invited everybody in to duel you.
It's a free for all. I'm not dueling
Yeah.
anyone.
But you invited everybody in. So you're the one that's like convincing everybody. So of course we're the most worried about you.
All right, Vinny, you're up
I'm
first.
first. Sorry in advance. That's my higher level one.
Yeah.
We'll do an Eldritch Blast on Letsia if that's in. Yeah, that should be in range.
Yep. Given that positioning has probably got about half cover,
Disadvantage is fine.
+2 to the AC.
Yeah.
+2 to the AC. Oh, okay. That would be a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
So +2. So does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. 12. Oh wait, and then it's 3 beams, isn't it? Or what level am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 beams. That one doesn't hit, I'm assuming.
Nope.
That one doesn't hit. Okay,
Nope.
just the first one. That'll be that guy's turn.
Let's hear. Shall we see what the blue one does at his own tournament?
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the guy who just hit me.
That sounds fair.
Yeah. I'm casting a 3rd level chromatic orb.
Oh boy.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes, it does.
I'm doing acid damage on this.
Okay.
Okay. 16, 24, 31, 37 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna step back from you, at least.
And can you
we're
roll
gonna-
d20 for me?
What? 4.
4.
Yeah.
That triggers a surge. Roll d100. Triggers wild magic surge.
73. Random creature within
Yep,
60
strong
foot is
thing.
poisoned for 24
Hit the
hours.
delete button on that.
Okay.
That's one of these two. That's it.
Or the naps one down the bottom here.
Oh, or that one, yeah. But the rest of them are out.
Okay. Can each of the three of those roll a d20 for me? So,
one
Venny,
is-
both of
this one
yours.
here?
So
Both
the
of
red
Venny's
one,
and
Yep,
the first
that's
D20
mine.
is the red one. The second D20 is the other one.
I rolled a 4.
Unlucky. Before you've even had the chance to do anything, you are poisoned for the next 24 hours.
Oh,
Yikes.
Greg!
you have
rough.
what disadvantage on everything?
Yep.
Oh, that's probably the luckiest
Yikes.
roll I've ever rolled.
Yep.
Greg
Alright.
is poisoned.
Greg,
Like
I poisoned Greg.
he's the angry elf.
Alright. Green one.
Oh, that's my other one. Okay, she is going to hold on, I've got the wrong. What is she gonna do? Oh, I need to let's see if I move to this is a ravine, isn't it? Or something, right?
Yes. It's about
So it's gonna
15
cost
foot
me
deep.
extra to move. Oh, okay. What do I want to do? Well, it is a free for all. I could attack somebody else's character.
Correct.
Attack the dragon. Why is there a dragon on the board?
Yes.
There's a dragon. Yeah, actually, the dragon probably would attack the dragon. But he's a little far away.
Yeah. You have good line of sight to it.
I do. Yeah, we're gonna do. All right, she's gonna cast a guiding bolt at the dragon. So, ooh, 23 to hit.
Oh, damn it, that does hit.
I hate that you said, "Oh damn it, that does hit."
Hold up though. Give me 2 seconds because there is another thing that'll come into play. I
Okay.
think it would be because I'm just having to edit the actual dragon's sheet because
Yeah.
being a ranger
Yeah.
it creates a whole lot of complications with it.
Of course. It wouldn't be 5th edition
Okay.
if it didn't cause
Yeah.
complications.
Feel free to simplify things as needed.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think it should
gonna
be good
roll.
now. I'm just gonna add this new thingy and then we're good.
Okay. Gonna roll for the damage, okay?
Magic extra. Add a new.
Oh!
That's an ouchie.
Okay. How much damage did you
20
do? Sorry.
23 radiant damage.
23. Okay, so is that a reaction, that ability? It is. When either you or your Drake takes damage within 30 feet of each other, you can use your reaction to give yourself resistance to that damage. So I'll take half of that. Thank you. What's
Yay.
half of that?
That would be 11.
11.
11.
Yes,
Awesome.
11. You cannot take half a point of damage,
Yes.
Done.
but you
Perfect.
cannot resist down
Okay.
to 0.
It's minimum 1.
Yeah. If you're going to take damage, you take damage, but you can't take a half point of damage.
There's only like some abilities that say down to
Alright.
0.
But the next attack roll against that dragon gets advantage. So
Yeah.
But now now that you're both resistant to radiant.
I think it's just the dragon at the moment that's resistant.
all right. And that ends my turn.
Blue, Twix, I do believe.
Oh, Twix. Okay, yeah, let's go. Alrighty. What's the range on that spell? 120 feet. Okay. Perfect.
You would not have... I don't think you would have line of sight to Letsia, Dave, or Keith. Any of the others are fair game.
Okay. Interesting. Alrighty, well, for the moment then, what we will do is we will... do I return the favor? It was Mary that shot the guiding bolt, right?
Yeah.
It was indeed.
It was.
Can I see Greg?
Yes.
Yeah, he's kind of on the log, so I don't see why you wouldn't be able to see him.
Which one? Which one? What can I use for this one? Okay, I'm going to cast Command on Mary and use the grovel command.
Okay.
Go ahead and make wisdom saving throw.
Would that be considered charmed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it?
All right, I get
Yeah, command is part of a charmed.
a
So a
wrong
suggestion.
roll. That was that's 11.
Yes.
All right.
So she
So
has to
on your turn,
grovel.
you grovel and end your turn.
Aw.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Yeah. Keith.
Okay.
All right, I am going to move up the hill.
Yep.
Let's see.
Can you make a athletics check to get up that? What class is Keith?
Ranger. But it doesn't matter. Oh, that's the wrong character sheet. Ignore that one.
Sorry. Athletics or acrobatics. Let's say it's favored terrain. Have advantage.
Okay, yeah, I think that works.
Yeah, that works. So 15 feet of movement to scramble up the hill. Not barely any slower than walking across level
wait.
ground.
Did Skexa not go into the initiative?
No.
Okay, his initiative was 9. So he'll be last, but yeah, it's a 9.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Then let's see. We'll go Hunter's Mark on Letsia, because he just saw Letsia hit Dave earlier. Actually, all of us got hit, but mostly Dave. And then I will shoot him.
Roll your
Does
thing.
a 24 hit?
No.
24 does not hit. Okay.
Of course it does.
Oh, okay. I'm tired. Okay.
Deal with it.
Okay. Regular damage. Hunter's mark damage. 15 damage. And this one is not high enough. Wait. Does this one have a second attack yet? Yeah. I forget what level does Ranger get second attack?
Like level 5, yeah.
Okay, then yeah,
Same
he's
as
second
as
attack.
everything else.
24 hits. Hunter's mark gets applied again, right? Or just the once? I forget if it's one time per turn or not. It's been a while since I've
I
played.
feel
Ranger.
like it's once per turn. I'm going to go with that at least.
It says until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack.
Ah, there you go.
So more Hunter's mark. All right, and then that one was 17.
There are other people to hit.
Yes, but you've attacked me.
No, I didn't.
Your wild magic attacked me, and I don't know the
No, it
difference.
didn't.
No, I didn't.
It tried to.
It hit Greg. It did. You don't even know if it tried to.
I don't know.
Magic happened.
Magic happened.
Magic happened. I shoot first person I see.
Actually, Greg would be the first person you see.
36 plus.
I know.
Yeah.
Eh,
You had
he's
to
too far away.
climb a hill to get to me. You,
In any case, Greg, it is your turn.
out of all of that, you just went, I hit him.
Kill the host.
I wasn't expecting these things to hit. All of them. Whose is Greg?
No.
Naps.
Nah, I'm here. Greg is here.
Nap is it.
I'm here. That's what I wanted to
So
do.
Greg gets up and ready, and bell goes, and suddenly, what was that?
What's that? What?
I don't even know what that was because I've never
Suddenly,
caused this.
immediately poisoned.
All right, so Greg. Oh, he's poisoned now, so he has disadvantage on stuff. That's not cool.
Everything.
That's not cool.
Attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's not bad then.
That's everything.
I'll just have to use stuff that doesn't require that. So 5, 10, 15, 20. See, I don't really know who poisoned me.
No,
and I
you
see
don't.
this guy come over the hill.
Yep, it was me.
And see how far. What's the 30 feet on that? Yeah, I'm within 30 feet.
Yep, comfortably.
Let's see. Then I'm going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Ooh.
The fun one.
It's only 3 points of acid damage. But it's a DC 15 dex save.
You targeted a ranger with that.
I don't know. I don't care.
I think my save.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It'll take half then.
I think.
So
We'll
one.
say it for sake of combat.
Yep, 1 point of acid damage. Alright.
Yeah.
Skexar.
Yep, 2 seconds. Okay, that should be all good now. Alrighty, Skexa has... oh, that's the wrong thing. He has about that much movement. weird that the dragon only has 40 feet of movement. I think that's good enough. Okay, Skexer and Skaglock are going to fly up over here, facing in that general direction. And then we're going to use... Where is it? That one, Dragon's Breath. 30-foot cone. Oh, fair enough. That's pretty solid. Okay, we're going to use that, which is
What type of dragon is that?
acid.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Can quite comfortably hit
Uh-oh.
both of them.
Yep.
save is
Yeah,
it?
and you have to make a Dex 16, DC 16 Dex save, or take 10d6.
Okay, well, that guy, you want to roll your damage on that? Because that might down that one.
Yeah, that's 40 damage.
Oh, that doesn't down him yet.
Was
Okay.
Keith gonna make a save? Or are
Keith
these
made the
both
save. This
yours?
They're both mine. That was Keith.
Oh.
We'll do Dave's now. Keith was the only one that really had a shot at passing it. That was 11.
Oh.
So, is it same damage or is it another roll?
Yeah, same damage.
Same damage.
Well, I thought that character would be in a fine spot, but uh-oh.
He down?
No, he's low, but he's also the highest level 1 on the battlefield. He has less health than anyone else right now, I think.
And
I don't know about that.
Are you that low?
I'm very low. I don't have that much hit points, okay?
He's a glass cannon. The fact that he just explodes very fast means that he hasn't died yet.
Hmm.
I don't think he can quite. Kind of sad. As a bonus action, I'll put Hunter's Mark. Oh no, I won't actually. I won't do that. I have better things planned. Just trying to figure out. I don't think the dragon has the range to reach that guy there. Actually, that. Yeah, I don't think he can reach you. So you're lucky for the moment.
Me?
That'll be no, Keith. So that's that turn done.
Okay. Is Dave even going to attack me?
Dave?
Do we have any restrictions on how high of a level spell I could use?
What level do you theoretically have access to?
7.
Ugh!
What do you have in mind?
Pretty much any nice AoE spell from that upcast to that level. I've took most of the nice ones.
Are you planning on retaliating against the dragon?
Yes.
Yeah. Go for it.
Gonna kill Keith.
No. We're gonna do. Wait, I can't see right up that hill, can I?
Could see Keith. Could see the dragon. Obviously, wouldn't be able to see Greg or probably Letsia by this point.
But Dave can see. Can Dave see the dragon and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I do?
Dragon's hanging over the edge.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do Firestone.
Firestorm.
Can you display that in the in Roll20?
Oh wait. Now we'll do. Actually, we'll do Upcast Fireball.
Oh yeah.
Upcast Fireball.
Upcast Fireball. That's easier. What level? Someone give me a number between 3 and 7.
7.
7. 7th level Fireball.
All right.
Oh boy.
So, for you, Vinny, you need to make a dex save against your own spell. The dragon and
What's been on there
its
with that?
ranger need to make dex saves, and Greg needs to
Yep.
make dex save disadvantage.
Oh.
I forgot about that.
Poison. Is Hunter's Mark concentration?
Oh,
I didn't cast
Yeah.
it. I was
No,
going
no,
to, but I
Keith
decided
did.
not to.
No, some
Oh,
Keith has
right.
Hunter's Mark. Yes, it's
Right.
concentration. But this might outright kill him, so
This is fair, but also should make a Constitution save to maintain the concentration from the last hit.
okay, well,
is DC 20.
Yeah, it is too.
it's DC 18.
Right, how much damage are we doing?
No, from
I had
the dragon's breath, it was DC 20.
that, yeah.
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 Um,
Spell save for this is 20. Ugh. Over 18.
Yep.
Yeah, I saved
Yeah.
them both.
I don't think that's gonna
Wait,
save.
is the
Oh.
thing-
Oh, I have a lot of health.
That's a lot of sixes.
I'm dead.
55? Okay, so I've already
You're
taken
dead.
half of that.
I'm down.
I don't think you were in it. It was
Yeah, he was.
I was.
oh yeah, you were.
Greg's down.
Yep, you're down.
Okay, so I will cop the full 28 and then I'll use that same bonus action, not bonus action, reaction to reduce that to 14 for my dragon.
And then 55. Instant kill is max HP or double current HP?
It's what you've got left plus your max.
Wait, we're just going to down, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're down, you're
Okay,
out.
Keith is out.
Okay.
Rip Keith.
Rip.
A solid shot from Dave.
Alright, I'm gonna move back because I feel like people are mad at me now.
Suddenly the dragon will be.
Oh,
Let's see.
yeah, that's rough for you, Dave.
Yeah. What do I do here?
Do I have any reactions? Nothing that's really gonna work, I don't think.
What's my... Yeah, I think that works.
Not Twix.
It's Twix and Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Or Twix.
I'm gonna cast Fireball at 4th level.
Sounds good.
So that hits on that point both of them.
Excellent.
I'm absolutely within range.
Yep. Are you going to
Fireball
use
has
any meta
150
magic on that?
Well, my meta magics are twin or quicken.
Fair.
And I can't twin this.
No.
And I mean, if I quicken it, I can then. Actually, no. Let's quicken it. Yeah.
I forgot.
Because
I
that
could've
guarantees the
heightened it
wild
on
magic
this bag.
surge.
It guarantees a wild magic surge. Yeah. I'm gonna quicken that with 2 sorcery points. And then I'll use a cantrip as well. But I'll do that in a second.
Let's go with the fireball
Okay.
first. So Twix and Mary,
Yep.
can you please both make dex saves? What's your DC?
16.
Yeah,
16,
Twix has
16.
terrible dex save. Rip.
Oh no!
Twix might die before Twix could do any
Well,
of the
they both
really
fail.
busted things.
And I'm rolling.
Oh, I get an additional
Uh,
+2 on that, so that's 15.
That still fails.
Okay.
It's a 16 save.
Dang.
Yeah, it was so close.
That's annoying. Twix is probably going to die, but Twix had some really nasty things prepared. Twilight clerics are fun.
And what is the damage total from this massive rapid fireball?
A lot.
Oh,
And I have elemental depth, so that one I rolled is a 2.
oh.
10. 30. 5.
35?
35 points of fire damage.
Twix is dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, not dead, but down.
Don't have
By
any
the way,
reactions
I
to
didn't roll
reduce it?
Nope.
I didn't roll a single
If it was
six.
force damage, I'd be fine.
All right, I'm still up.
I
Does
didn't
that
roll
mean
a
I
single
still-
6, by the way.
Does it mean do I still have to grovel next on my turn?
Yes. Because
Uh,
it's not concentration.
yeah.
But it still affects
Yeah,
you.
but did you do the concentration check when you took the fireball?
No, it's not
It's
concentration.
not concentration.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not concentration.
Not concentration, so I'm gonna fall prone on my next turn anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I've still got an action.
Can you
Yeah.
roll your D100 first?
Yep. What was that? Okay, D100. $37. That's yours. I don't have that.
You notice you don't notice any immediate effect,
Okay.
I
I
believe.
don't. Whatever I
No.
do, I don't want to roll a 99. I know what 99 is.
I mean, you can't die under these circumstances anyway, so it's fine. And you still have your action.
Yep. And I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at Mary, because I think Dave and Skexa is gonna fight each other for a little bit.
It may not be a little bit. It may be less than a round.
We'll
I feel
find
like
out
I've got
shortly.
Does a 24 hit Mary?
Yes, it does.
Won't be too bad. 16 points of fire damage.
Okay. She's still up.
And I'm gonna try and duck behind this rock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you going for like full cover from Mary's direction?
Yeah.
You will also definitely have full cover against Dave and half cover against Skexa.
Dragon. Yeah. What
Uh,
level is dragon?
He's dragon level.
The dragon is a challenge rating of 5.
What is it? What level are you?
15.
I should have definitely been more scared of you.
Yeah. That's double my
What?
level.
I'm still a higher level, but not enough to matter.
No.
And not. Oh,
Mary.
What level is
I'm
Mary?
groveling.
Yes.
She's level 12.
You are indeed groveling.
How is 10 the
Thus,
average?
Because we had a level 3 out here.
and I had
Yeah,
a
Twix was level 3.
and Keith
Oh
was
my
level 6.
Keith and Greg, I think, were both level 6.
Yes.
I hate that the
Twix-
average was 10.
I
Twix was
ballparked
the
that, yeah.
lowest level, but still had some really annoying things they could do.
Yeah.
Wait, what level was Mary again?
12.
12.
12.
Skexa.
So
Oh, let's
Mary's
go.
12.
Okay.
He's 13.
We're going straight over here. Alrighty.
Yum.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to make my dragon attack, and I get my 2 attacks. So we're going to take 2 swings at you. That's an 18. That's a 14. Do those hit?
For me, my
Yeah.
roll 20 glitched. I'm going to use shield, and no, neither of them hit.
Neither of them hit?
Not with shield.
Oh, that's insane. Your AC is ridiculous. Okay. Then
shield made it 21.
Skex's
Yeah.
Gex will have attack at you. Wait. Oh, it's over in here. I'm an idiot. Oh, that's definitely not going to hit. That's only a 14. No good. You're lucky. That was going to be a lot of damage.
Yep.
And Dave, you can
Okay.
retaliate.
Yeah.
Go here for space real quick. My thing broke. There we go. We will do a. What do I want to do? Too many spells. That's the point. We'll do a 5th level Burning Hands.
Okay.
You guys should both be in the cone, I think. Let me double
Yeah,
check before
easily.
Yeah. Okay. So that's another dex save.
Yep.
Yep, that passes.
And that one
Yep.
should also pass.
Yeah. Is Burning Hands is half. Okay. Okay. So 14 damage.
So 14 damage to Skexa, and then 7 damage to. Because
Mhm.
I've got 2 more uses available.
And then I can quicken a cantrip, right?
Sure.
If I use the little spell, yeah. Okay. We'll quicken a cantrip real quick, and we'll do an Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna do 2 on Skexa and 1 on Skaglet.
Yep.
So these are the first 2. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
And then does a 16?
None of those hit.
Rip. Okay.
you
And
you,
that'll be my.
you let out the cone of fire, and then through the cone of fire, you send the the eldritch blasts, and it's they ducked out of the way. Let's see.
I'm just looking at my meta magics. How hurt does Mary look?
She's hurt, but she's not really bloodied. She's
Cool, thank
she's
you.
a little hurt.
I'm spending 4 or 3 points.
Okay.
And I am twinning Chromatic Orb at level 4.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm hitting Mary and I'm hitting Skexa.
Okay.
Yeah.
With
I'm
a
just going to
what?
step back so I can see properly.
Easy enough to do.
I'm just making sure he's in range. Yeah, they're in range.
All right.
I'm twinning Chromatic Orb to hit you.
Oh,
and
okay, right.
Mary.
All right. Roll the various to hits.
To hit Skexa is a natural 20.
Ooh.
To hit Mary is a 21.
That hits.
Cool. I'm going to do Mary's first.
Yeah.
Because that's 8d6.
And-
Sorry,
Darn
68.
it.
68,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, you have disadvantage on that, by the way. I'm prone.
Why?
Yep.
I'm prone.
I rolled 2 12s.
I
Fair.
think your roll is 12.
I think it's 21.
Dang.
I am doing fire damage for both of these, by the way.
Yep, fair.
Fair.
Okay, so for Mary, that's 10. That's 33 fire.
Not down yet.
Cool. Skexa is getting a natural 20, so this is 12d8.
Ouch.
That's... How much health are you on, Skexa?
A lot.
How much is a lot?
A lot. Enough that even if you rolled max damage, I'd still be alive.
Dang. Did you just put everything into con?
No.
Uh, 78 points of fire damage.
Nice.
Are you resistant to
Yes.
fire at all?
No, I wish I was.
It wouldn't matter. I have elemental adept, so you wouldn't be resistant.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
That's my action. Wild magic goes off.
It does indeed.
Does
I
indeed.
spent 4 sorcery
does.
points.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it went off.
Yeah, so Ranger with a D10 hit die, being level 15 with a +4 con. I had a quick look. It was a bit of, I think 210 is the maximum possible.
Yep.
Which you've got a lot. You haven't got
And
that
then-
much, but so yeah.
Yeah.
It's thinking,
I see why my saves are not working.
what did you roll,
Mhm.
Dan?
I rolled a 9. Yep, 9.
Cast magic missile at 5th level.
I can't even do that properly yet.
No, you can't. You have
Magic missiles is
7. You have 7 bolts. To shoot out. Each of them automatically hits a target of your choice in simultaneously. D4 plus 1 each.
Yeah,
Damn it.
so 7.
Dang.
Yep. So choose your distribution of those 7.
That is like the luckiest possible roll.
Are you kidding?
I'm
I
not
didn't even get
putting them
to
all on
do
Mary, by the
anything.
way. I'm only putting 2 on Mary.
Yep.
I'm putting 2
Okay.
on Skexa, and I'm putting 3 on Dave.
Ooh.
Dang it.
And what's the
What are you
minimum
saying,
damage?
dang it? Okay,
Minimum,
so Mary...
minimum damage is 2 points per missile, right?
Yep.
Hold
Yeah.
up, I have my reaction back. Never mind, I'm fine.
Then I'm down.
5,
Oh, okay.
I'm down.
6, 7, 8, 9 on Mary.
I'm down. I only had 3 hit points left. I'm down.
Jeez, okay. I really did hurt you a lot in that
Yes, you
medical
did.
and fireball.
Yeah.
2 on Skexa, that's 6.
Perfect.
And Dave, that's max, so that's
Yeah. but-
Shield.
12, 6, 7, 8.
Nothing.
So nothing.
If I had made the
15?
dex save for the fireball, I would have been fine. I wouldn't have taken any
What?
damage at all.
15
Like I
points to
shouldn't be-
Dave.
Dave shielded.
Oh, yep, there you go.
So
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna shout, "Release the Kraken!" pointing in
wait,
the.
didn't you cast your first spell as a bonus action because you quickened?
No,
No,
I
twinned.
twinned.
Oh, twinned. Yeah, but wait, hold up.
This was wild. This was wild
Oh,
magic.
right.
That-
Yes. Yeah.
that
yeah,
was a
right,
wild magic.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Now
the
I'm-
last turn someone did that. Yeah.
Release
Oh.
the Kraken! Towards Gecko, like in that direction.
I'm flying.
I'm rolling it now.
Just thinking, there's this nice pond over here, which probably has an abundance of natural birds on it.
Did you say you were flying?
Yes.
How did you greatsword Dave?
Oh, I'm like flying just off the ground. No, I'm probably am sitting on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's 2d12 plus 6.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. I read my spells and all of my other shit that I have. 26 ducks.
Okay.
Yay.
1, 2, 3.
What?
So
Okay, so
24
and it pulls in
magical ducks, in addition to
26.
yeah.
Tim's just having fun at this point.
A little bit.
I don't think he
Oh.
realized I would remember to have the Kraken.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course I remember that you have this thing.
How could you forget?
Like
This
you all remember seeing that there were a bunch of ducks on the pond there on the lake. You don't remember there being quite that many. And they are now all making their way towards the dragon.
By the way, for my intimidation check, I rolled 16.
I cannot remember what DC set on that was.
It's 15.
Yep. Is that after I made the change?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
only have one charge.
Yeah.
So I don't expend a charge, so I can do that again.
Alright.
That's my
Yeah,
turn.
it is.
Unless
Skexa.
those ducks get.
Okay.
The ducks don't move tremendously fast.
No, they don't. I've got the hawk stat up, by the way.
Shield lasts until the end of your next turn, doesn't it? Or
To the
start of your next
start
turn.
of my turn, yeah.
Start of your turn.
Okay. I will fly about 5 feet into the air. I will tell my dragon with a bonus action to attack Dave, and I'm going to cast. All right, now how mean am I allowed to be?
Yeah,
Very.
I don't
Where
care.
I was.
I'm a higher level than you.
Alrighty. I'm going to cast Conjure Woodland Beings on Letsia.
Oh, not even on me.
No, of course it was.
That will be 8 fey creatures.
Okay. Of what CR?
Of a challenge rating of 1/4 or below.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess
do you have any
70
particular
a lot-
preference?
Is it Sprite the one that's really annoying?
Wait, Sprite was the.
It's Sprite or Pixie, I think, is the one I want. Let me double check.
So I won't give you the fancy magical combo that you're probably thinking of.
I reckon. Yeah, no, like we won't do the spells. I'm thinking Sprite might be better. Just double checking what the other one has. Oh, we'll just do Sprite.
Surrounding him somewhat, I assume.
Yep. They're friendly
Whatever
to
happens,
me.
I'm going out with 680 gold
They act as a group.
Yep.
and 2 magic items.
and they don't need an action or anything to tell them to attack, so I just tell them to attack.
Do
Yeah.
they attack on this
Um,
turn?
Let me
When do
double
they
check.
attack?
This summon creature's friendly. You roll initiative.
What creature is it you
turns.
summoned?
Sprite. If you don't issue commands, they doesn't say if they don't attack on their turn or their first turn or not. Up to Tim.
I will
and
allow
then-
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
Roll initiative for them with advantage.
Oh yes, right.
Yeah. With
Their
emphasis.
initiative. Yes.
So roll 2 and take
initiative
the
is-
more extreme value.
What?
Because if they would go after you or before Let's
Okay, so they get a 21 because it's +4 to initiative.
Or after you?
Uh,
Either one works here.
yeah, they do. +4.
Yeah.
So no, they would
21.
go. They would go before him in either
they-
case.
Yeah.
So 21.
I think they may down me.
Dave, what is
and then
your dexterity?
16.
Yep. So you win that.
Wait, does he? They have dex of 18.
I.
Or am I looking at a?
Oh,
is this
sorry.
the
No,
new
I'm.
one and not leaks? Oh,
No. I was
okay.
looking at the wrong value.
They go before me. That's okay.
Okay.
And then
not really attacking
Skexa
you.
will have his attack. What's his face here? Oh, no, sorry, that's damage. 1 second. I need to press the other one to attack. That
The
one.
dragon.
Yeah, the dragon's gonna attack Vinny. Dave
Does
does
not hit.
nothing.
That shield is so annoying.
Yep.
Shield
Oh,
is
but when the
best.
shield's not there, it's gonna hurt.
But I don't need level 1 spell slots for anything. I can just keep doing this all day.
Okay.
Unless somebody took counterspell.
I've been trying to take that when I'd go to level 9.
Alright, let me grab out enough dice to make this happen.
Ugh.
I think I do have enough dice to make this happen in one roll. Because these will all have advantage on their attacks.
Can I just ask what their damage is?
It is
1d4 plus 4 for each.
1d4 plus 4 piercing. They're
Yeah.
little needle rapiers.
If 3 of them hit me, I'm down.
You don't have shield or anything of that sort?
I'm a glass cannon. Why would I ever take shield?
Don't know. Because it's useful.
It is, but I'm a sorcerer, so I can't pick up spells when I want them.
So I will do this one at a time then. Just picking out a couple of dice that I like. Yeah. Alright. First one. 21.
Yep.
Second. 19.
Yep.
These have a +6, yes? Yes, +6. 17.
I'm down.
Oof.
Yeah. And that's even. 18.
Don't,
That one
don't even need to
misses.
get the rest of them to hit me.
That one hits. That one hits. What's your AC?
15.
That one hits. I think this is the last one. Definitely hits.
I'm down. I don't even need to roll.
Oh.
I'm surprised I lasted as long as I did.
Yeah.
with people who are. Wait, does that mean I give all of the information to these sprites?
The Skexa. And,
No,
to
Skexa
be
didn't defeat me. The sprites did.
They are created by Skexa, and Skexa probably has like he legitimately would have no interest in going in there at all anyway. So
Ah, cool. So the person who didn't care killed me.
yeah,
Yep.
pretty much.
Why'd you do that? Dave
Skex's,
probably would have cared.
Yeah, but you were an issue. You did a fair bit of damage to me.
Yeah, I did 78 damage to you. Something.
Anyway, Dave,
Alright.
it is your turn.
What do I have? It's not. You're gonna pass the dex almost every time, I feel like, but that's okay. We'll do a level 6 firewall this time. And I'm gonna cast it just far enough away that I'm fine.
Ah, yes, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll go like, if that's the cone.
Go from the back.
Yeah, that's
You're
about.
gonna
Oh no!
annihilate
Well,
the
wait,
ducks.
wait. The ducks are on my side, kinda. They're not aimed for me.
No, they're gonna walk into you as well.
They don't care who you are.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you
true.
also don't know that.
Well, I see the ducks charging this way at this point. So yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go with the blue
Oh,
circle. That just a little further away, so it's not hitting me at all. But what
Certainly.
did I do?
Hey Tim, I know I could do a dex save for the Hawks, but they all fail
Yeah. And
because they have 1 hit point.
yeah. That's fine. This slot up the back are still active.
Yeah,
It'll just take
I
them an
can
extra
still
turn
take
to get
out
there.
other people. I can still take out people even though I'm down.
Yeah. All right.
Care to make that deck save?
yeah, already did.
Oh, you did?
The dragon fails.
Ooh, the dragon failed. Oh, I see a lot of ones.
And
39
it does
total.
not matter.
Down?
Okay. No, the dragon's still fine because it's not enough damage. Alrighty, so we then use.
Wait. I got my bonus action still.
What can you do with your bonus action?
I can quicken. I can also Misty Step away.
I can't cast
Wait.
2-level
30
spells in a
feet.
turn.
Can't. You're right. Can't Misty Step away. I can quicken though.
That's 20, so that's 10. So we'll boost that to 10.
I am going to do on the dragon. I'm going to do all 3 Eldritch Blasts, and then
Ooh.
I have what's the
Interesting.
thing? Repelling Blast.
Oh. Nice.
Is what?
I have disadvantage though because of distance.
Yeah.
That's the first one. That one doesn't hit. 15.
That
does a
doesn't
15
hit. Nope.
26.
Oh, that one does hit.
That's a really
And
high
then-
number.
8 damage, and you're repelled 10 feet.
Skexa, can you make a dexterity save for me?
Wait,
See if he's
Skexa.
not
Yeah.
dragged
because
with
he
the
gets
dragon.
knocked off. Right, yes, there you go.
Or animal handling
Yeah,
check. if you
23.
prefer. Yeah.
Well, I'm conveniently not in opportunity attack range anymore.
Tim, do you want to remove those ducks as well?
Yes. Let's make those go pop in a massive cloud of feathers.
Some of them will probably be
hold
actual not feathers.
You're right.
I'm quite literally backed up against a wall now, but you know.
Anyway, with Letsia's initiative, these then move
We roll a death
a
save.
fair bit closer. I haven't been doing death saves for any of the others.
That's fair.
So I will say no.
Cool.
Skexa.
The pixies are going to attack him. Gonna go.
What is their
Below
movement
from
like?
him.
40
40
foot.
flying. And then they have bows.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. That's fair. So let's bring them. Up to there.
Oh wait, it's a new round.
It is indeed.
Yes, it is. It's very annoying.
Dave, how much health are you on?
A number.
Where's
That is
the
indeed
dragon
how
on?
numbers work.
Does shield have a verbal component?
That is an excellent question. I do not know.
Yes.
Oh, do I want to
Violence?
do that? I don't want to just risk it, honestly, because I could silence him, but at the same time,
I guess we're not going down into the
Yeah.
mine today.
silent. Oh,
Can't even blame me for how long this is taking.
No. Well,
now we're
you,
gonna.
you should have known
You
how long this
can.
kind of thing would take.
I didn't realize you'd get them to do it.
Wanted it to be interesting.
So hard to choose if this is going to be
Yeah.
worthwhile or not. No, we're gonna risk it. All right, 2 attacks at you. That's just a straight up miss. What the heck? That's also what the heck? That's also a straight up miss. Why is it
I
rolling
have
so
to
low?
shield. I have to shield for that one.
Why are they rolling so low?
So I do use shield.
That one. Oh, come on. Yeah, okay, I think you're gonna win. I just have not had a good roll.
But the 8 sprites will take their shots.
Yeah, I don't think they can beat a shield.
They just have to hit a 21.
I mean, if
or
at
above
least
21.
one hits, we're fine.
7.
My AC with shield is 21.
Yep, so they need to get a 15 on the die.
Yep. But yeah, that's my turn.
One
If
hit.
at least one hits. Oh, perfect. Okay. Can you read the effect on the bow?
And the target has the charmed condition until the start of the sprite's next turn.
I have advantage. Does that matter?
So you take...
I don't know if you
Uh,
get a
Anything,
saving.
I don't get a save.
Nope, there is no save on it. You take
Nope,
1
no
point
save.
of piercing damage. And you are charmed.
Woo.
Well, that sucks.
Okay, so he can't attack me. Good.
No, he can. He just has disadvantage.
Is it
No,
disadvantage?
no.
I thought charmed
A
you
charmed
could.
creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer
Yeah.
with harmful abilities or magical effects. You are not the
So
charmer.
it's not you.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
I was hoping that would extend to me.
Dave,
You cast it. They're not.
you...
They're your creatures, but you are not the creature that did it.
Yeah.
You cannot target the blue one, or target it with an effect. Otherwise, it is fair game.
You can still use
Okay.
Fireball. That's not targeting it. That's an area effect.
You would need to avoid it.
Yeah. How hurt are you looking, Skix?
Reasonably.
Yeah, I mean,
Reasonably, what you have. I still have some 5th level spell slots.
Yeah.
Or a 5th level spell slot. I guess I go for another Fireball. 'Cause I don't have much else. I mean, I have a lot else, but fire seems to be working. Far enough away again that it doesn't hit the blue one, and it doesn't hit.
No, because it
You-
can hit the blue one if it is fireball. Because it's an area.
That hits me in the process. So like that would be completely fine. Is that what we're ruling, Tim? Like
he's
hit
not
the blue one?
he's
That's an
not
area of effect?
actively like
Charmed
he's
creatures
actively
are-
trying to hit Skekska. He's not actively trying to hit the other one.
Do you
he's
have
charmed by it.
advantage on saves against charm or something like that?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw with advantage. Um,
Charisma save. Okay.
force of will.
28.
You are certainly able to target that point without any qualms about the thing that happens to charm you being in the area.
All right. Well, then everything in the circle. Are we counting that one at the very end?
No.
Oh. Okay. I'll take what I can get. That's a level 5 fireball. They all need to make a DC 18 dex save.
What's the... Roll the damage, because they don't have much health.
Oh,
36.
Half damage would still kill them.
Skekska failed that save. But the dragon's fine.
I looked at it. Okay. Let's see.
This is a close game.
It is rather.
Going to be very close. Oh, you're kidding me.
So Keith had my healing spells. The plan was to team up, but then I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Oh,
He died early.
Yeah, I killed him.
Yeah.
You did. Ah, yes, let me kill my healer. That's a great plan.
He was trying to get the most amount of hits in, and Keith was just unfortunately in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm just out.
You're out.
Yes, I think so. I don't think there's anything I have that saves me. Like he's hit exactly the number he needs to down me.
You had exactly 36 HP left.
I had exactly 18, and with half, it's still 18.
It is.
Oh, even on the dragon,
If
both
I,
are dead.
yeah, the dragon's on 1 health.
Oh,
And
But you are down.
Yep.
so it's me versus one. One's...
No, because it goes away as soon as
Oh,
I
okay.
down. I down. Yeah.
Like, disappears.
Who knew the highest level person in the combat won?
Ooh,
That
big
multi-class, technically, it was only level 13, but you know.
Alright. Well done. In the meantime...
If you were even 1 damage lower, I would have survived. That is so annoying.
I'm so glad I did so much damage in one hit.
how much health are you on, Dave?
21.
I've been on 21 for ages.
I was on 22 until I took the 1 damage.
So if my attacks hit,
It's like 1 or 2 of them hit, it would have gone down.
so
Yeah.
yeah, you would have
Ooh,
died, and
yeah,
that's
if-
before any of the bonus damage added
Yeah.
onto it, because there's also another d6 of elemental, and then the dragon gets to attack, and that's 1d6 piercing plus 2d6 acid.
So 1 attack would have done it.
Yeah, that's so
I mean,
annoying.
Let's got me from 99, which is my max HP, to 22.
Yeah, I had 154 health, and the dragon had 80.
So I took half of your health, basically.
You took
Pretty
more,
much, yeah.
yeah, and then I was just barely. You kept saving. I mean, Ranger saving the deck saves.
Yep. Oh, that's annoying.
Are the ducks coming in now?
The ducks are progressively coming in, yes.
I'm
cornered. I
technically
can't
not
go
out
anywhere.
because I've still got the duck there.
Yeah.
Well, then I get my turn to attack.
Yeah, if you choose to
But
do
that
so.
shield spell is so annoying.
Yeah.
Love shield.
What I should have done was just use silence, because I have a bonus action to give advantage, so I should have just used silence, bonus action advantage. Oh.
Hey Tim.
I could have probably killed you earlier. I forgot that I took what's it called? What's the thing? Heightened spell.
Yeah.
But I didn't use it at all. I had plenty of sorcery points, so
Tim, if the ducks kill Dave, does that mean I win?
I'd have an opportunity to shoot at the ducks.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I will grant
You
it.
could shoot one of the ducks. There is
Fireball,
like 25 of them there.
I have fireball. I have
Misty Step Fireball done.
Yeah. I also had. I mean, name the AOE spell. I had it. I just only used Fireball because it was effective.
Yeah.
I had
You have-
Lightning Bolt. I had.
All
We
right.
had Fireball
Chain
against these guys,
Lightning.
and then it was my turn.
Yeah.
So these things move on my turn. So it's my turn before you get a chance.
But
Yeah.
would they have made it all the way there in one turn?
What is the distance on that?
They travel 30 feet at a time, don't they?
Yeah, so I think it's.
I don't remember the first pack was.
They
Probably
were-
the
they were
first
one
group
turn
of them
away.
will get to there. I'll say the first group will get there now. So the first 6 find you
me to-
impeding their way. Yeah, go ahead. So 6 attacks. What is the modifier that I've given that? If
Plus
any-
5.
Sure.
It's using a hawk, which
Yeah.
is plus 5. Okay, so the highest is an 18, and they're like I got a 16, a 15, a 15, a 15, and a 1.
Wait. They don't have that high health. Let's.
What's your AC?
My AC is without. Would I get my reaction? Does it count as an attack?
It definitely counts as an attack. Are you using shield against these ducks?
Sure. I have funny spell slots.
Then none of them
That
hit, and they were
shield,
only going to do 2 damage.
Oh,
It is then your turn.
In which case, let me just see how many I can take out at once.
Also, it
Misty
doesn't
Step
matter because
Fireball.
as soon as they walk away, you're not impeding the
Well,
area
I can't
anymore.
Misty Step Fireball because it's
Spell.
Oh, they're both leveled. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Also, what's happening with that pink guy?
He'll vanish eventually.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will do.
Actually, is that spell concentration?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm gonna do Burning Hands on the closest 3 sets.
Yep.
3 or 4
So-
sets.
Yeah, it's 4.
There's 4 sets there.
Yes.
I think
All of
you
them.
actually probably can't get the ones at your feet. They are in your
That's pretty
space.
funny.
What can I do to get all of them? Wait, I have options. I know I do.
You have options.
Oh, also,
You
that
should
was a
use Fireball on
strength
yourself.
ranger.
Sorry,
What?
what was that?
That ranger was a strength ranger. His dex actually kind of sucks.
You just had a proficiency on deck
Yeah,
saves, didn't you? Yeah.
my dex on him's only 16, whereas his strength is 20 and his con is 18.
Hold up.
He
How
also
many?
only has a 6 intelligence.
A
and he
level
has
4 magic
disadvantage on
missile
intelligence.
is how many darts? It's
6.
7, right?
7. Alright, level what? Level 5 or level 6?
5.
That's
It's
7.
level plus 2,
So 7.
so it'll be 6.
Then I can
there-
target.
There are
Uh,
6 ducks in each square.
Would these ones? Okay, I'm overthinking this, but just for fun. But would these ones have opportunity attack?
Sure.
If I were to back away, okay, then no, we're not doing that.
I mean, you can.
Back away, get hit 12 times. When does your
This'll
reaction
work better.
recharge?
Start of your turn, or end
Okay.
of your turn. I know
Is
it's
it
your
end
turn.
of your turn?
I don't remember.
Start of your turn, I think. Or start
Okay.
of your turn is how I will rule it.
Okay, because I know shield drops at the start of your turn.
Yeah.
I was wondering if reaction came back at the end of your turn.
Instead, we're gonna do a lightning bolt on
Woo.
that line.
Lightning bolt.
On that line,
I love how you say that line. That line is this
100
long.
feet long. Yeah, I don't
It's
care.
100,
to find it.
it's 100. It's 120. It goes off the map.
It probably took out some people on the edge of the arena spectating.
Yeah, there's a couple of mages around who are prepared for
magic.
such a thing.
Alright, so then I just kill all but like these 3 that are outside of it, and then that other pack of 5 of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
There's
don't
9
think they'd
left,
kill
but
me.
they will move and you will no longer be impeding them and they won't attack anything anymore.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, don't
Okay,
need to
nice.
bother rolling anything because they go
They have,
sizzle.
they have
They
1
go-
hit point,
Yeah.
Yep.
and I don't have evasion on them yet.
Yet? Do you get evasion on 'em?
No. I just
Oh,
really
okay.
want to have evasion on them at some
I'm
point.
like, wait.
That'd be
It'd be
ridiculous.
really funny to have magic ducks that have 1 hit point have evasion.
Look, you can modify the item at some point if you want to take the downtime to do so.
Yeah, I know. It will be when I'm higher level, but yeah.
I should remove you from the initiative. All right. They then will continue on their path. I'm gonna force them into his way because that amuses me. So the remaining
So-
9, I think it is,
Yeah.
get to make their attacks.
Okay. First one is a 20.
To hit?
Yep.
I would get my shield back.
Second one is a 18, which misses. Third one is a 21, which hits.
Yep.
You take 1 damage. Fourth one is a 17 plus 5, that's 22, that hits. Fifth one, 13, no.
What was the damage on the last one? Just 1 as well? Is
Just
it
1.
on all of them? Oh, okay.
It's just 1 on all of them. Sixth one hits for 23, that's 1 damage. Was it seventh one is a 22, which hits, so it's 1 damage. Eighth one is a 19 plus 5, that's 1 damage. And that last one doesn't hit.
Alright, so he's on 16.
I hit him 5 times with ducks. That's pretty good with a 21 AC.
Yeah, it is.
That's really good. And then I imagine someone from our real party helps Letsia up, and Letsia just fireballs Dave.
If someone helps me up, I was what did I have left?
Referees. That's the one. The couple of referees will come around and make sure and get everyone up in a bit. Dave, do you want to do anything?
Nah, I didn't even really. I just heard there was a competition. Needed to practice some magic.
Anyway,
Good opportunity to practice some fire spells.
Yeah. Anyway, the ducks make their way and just sit contentedly in the hollow of the cliff there. And with that, the event is over.
What level were you, Dave?
16, technically. 3 warlock, 3 sorcerer, or 13 sorcerer.
Yeah, level
What
16.
sorcerer were you?
Draconic.
Okay. As soon as I get up, I'm gonna go over and shake Dave's hand.
You're certainly able to do so easily enough.
I'll say to him, I'll come back and beat you in about a year.
Alright. I'll wish him luck.
I level up
mean-
once, I kill him.
Sure.
Just make sure we don't level up for the next year.
Right.
And
In any
I
case,
invite
the,
him to my ceremony, the festival that I created.
Yeah, yes. In any case, the
Next time that happens.
yes, those who are maintaining the funds of all of this come through and hand out the winnings. The 680 gold to Letsia, a rather hefty sack of 950 gold is handed to Dave, and shortly thereafter a couple of members of the Emerald Enclave, I think, come up to you and hand you a notice. You have just killed 57. No, sorry, there were 9 left. 51 ducks of an endangered species with reckless abandon. Those were real ducks that you evaporated. That is sorry, 5 gold piece fine per bird.
50 times 5.
So 255 gold
250.
piece fine.
Now, who takes that fine?
Dave.
Dave does because he killed them.
Or was it sanctioned within the fight? In
No.
other words, Let's have to pay.
I didn't know.
Fine. I mean, you very well knew what could happen.
I didn't know they were endangered.
Not that it
At least
matters
there's
because
9 left.
the funds from that are persistent. Not persistent, I should say.
Yeah.
In any case, let's say you get the 680 gold.
Yeah, ready for me.
And where was it? I think you took 2 out from memory. Twix and Mary, you took down.
I took Twix and Mary out.
Yep. So let me then find magic item roll tables. What level were Twix and Mary?
3 and 6.
Twix was 3. Yeah.
And Mary?
No, Mary was 12,
6.
I think.
Oh no, she was 12.
Mary was 12.
Yep.
Man, Mary did nothing.
Yep.
Mary got commanded to grovel and then died.
Yeah, a little bit.
Poor Nat.
Anyway, Dan, can you roll 2 D100s for me?
First one's 63. Second one is 70.
You have a choice between a 3rd level spell scroll, of a sort that I am yet to figure out, and an item that I am not at all familiar with, and so I will quickly find what that is.
What's it called?
Hang on, sorry. Kyogtom's ointment.
No, I don't think that is.
Big mixture. Smells faintly of aloe vera. As an action, 1 dose of the ointment can be swallowed or applied to the skin to regain 2d8 plus 2 hit points, ceases to be poisoned, and is cured of any disease.
Oh, nice.
That sounds pretty cool, actually.
I honestly think that's more useful than a level 3 spell slot for me.
Spell scroll, but yes.
Spells. Yeah, it's just a single-use spell slot.
Yeah. Let me put the name of that into the chat.
Nap, I'm sorry we killed you so early. Snap's still here.
And can you do that again? Can you roll another 2d100 for me?
Yep.
Oh, good.
Falling asleep over there, Nap.
It is getting late.
61 and 56.
Have a choice between a potion of heroism or a potion of invulnerability.
Invulnerability gives you resistance to all damage types.
I'm finding that quickly now. Da-da-da-da. Potion of Invulnerability. For 1 minute, you have resistance to all damage. Potion of Heroism. For 1 hour, you gain 10 temporary hit points. And are considered to be under the Bless spell.
I think the vulnerability,
Okay.
invulnerability, would be almost more useful for me.
I'm hoping I spelled that right. Doesn't really matter. All right.
Yeah.
You may add both
Just
of
trying
those to your inventory.
Yeah, just trying to. It's just.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not.
Yeah, excellent. Sylvanus.
That's weird.
Yes.
Can you please what are you trying to achieve out of your managing of the event?
As much money as possible.
Are you trying to be subtle about that?
How do you mean?
Uh, are you trying to make it look like the return on the bets is a fair balance, or is it, or are you letting it be fairly clear that you're taking a sizable cut of bets?
What I would do is frame it as a sizable cut will be taken as it is for the restoration and improvement of a local not memorial, what's like a really favorable site, like place you'd go, a local, try to think of the word, hotspot.
Memoriam?
No,
Hotspot?
Yeah, I
hotspot
understand
kinda
the
works.
intent.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make
A local
a
landmark. Yeah.
Go ahead and make a deception check
Yep.
and a
Is that
sleight
with
of hand
advantage
check.
all by itself?
Uh-huh.
Oh, damn it, that's only an 8.
Yeah.
I would have also advertised the fight was fairly rigged in the favor of Letsia, as he is a great adventurer and these are all mostly no-named people. So it's not rigged per se, but it is like one is very well known for being very powerful. But yeah.
Yeah, a couple of them are fairly well seasoned adventurers that have like kept fairly quiet about their goings on for the most part, but there's certainly a few
Yeah,
who definitely know the proper reputations of each.
Yeah, one of
Okay.
them was almost double my health.
Yeah.
Sorry, double my
Yeah.
level.
Yeah. So
Was.
all told with that, it seems very clear
Yeah, that
to
deception was terrible.
yeah, it seems very clear to most people that the cut you're taking is going to you lot for one reason or another. They can't quite tell how large of a cut that is, though.
Yeah.
So let me go with. So on top of the other funds that are distributed however they need to be to like funds going to the Zentarum and to actual maintenance of all of this and restoration, all told, you still manage to end up with basically the equivalent of the 7th place winnings, the 860 gold.
Woo.
So I gave you 50 gold and you came back with 870.
Yeah.
Something like, yeah. Because, of course,
Sylvanus
Letsia, you are a great source of entertainment for these people.
Yeah. They gave me my own festival.
Yeah. Now, twice. potentially.
This was a one-off thing.
This was a one-off thing, but may well become an annual thing.
Great.
I lean over to Tanalith and I'm like, he's not gonna let us live this one down, is he?
No, he's not.
Talk about me.
Wait, did I hear you guys say that? Are you guys nearby? Because I would be like out there gathering all the money and like hyping up the crowds.
I imagine we're just like leaning up against the side of a wall somewhere, just like used to the exploits at this point. Just
Yeah.
Didn't expect that game to be so extravagant.
No,
it was great.
I decided to have fun, and
Yeah.
I decided to be mean.
Did you add that 860 gold to the party fund already?
I didn't. Do you want me to?
Yeah, do that. It'll be easier. Just keep track of it in there.
860.
Yep.
All right. Well, with that then, oh right, that's what happened. Sorry, page didn't quite load how I was expecting it to. But nothing to worry about. So with that then settled, I take it you. Sorry, there. Let me get my words in the right order. You are all able to take a long rest for the evening, before you make your way back to the Yawning Portal in the morning. I assume is your intent.
Did we want to stick around and do some shopping or anything?
I think I've got everything I need.
Well, the last time I did shopping, I basically just got health potions. I haven't used a single one of them.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt to go through the markets and find some cool stuff though.
Yeah, just to see what's out there. I know we
Yeah.
got a little bit of-
And then I will still, regardless, head to the Yawning Portal Inn in the morning as the drunken guy to gather up my money.
You are certainly able to do so.
And I'll make a big drunken, like slurred speech of, I'm now gonna go travel to Neverwinter and sample their booze, and then the Moonshade Isles and sample their booze and stuff like that, and then wander out the door. How much did I claim back on that bet?
I think it was 1,500.
1,500. Very nice.
You, as a drunken nobody, stumbled in, placed down 500 gold to be able to return from Undermountain alive. And you pulled it off.
Very nice.
They were going to be quite happy to put 3-1 odds on that. And Durnan's not going to let them back out of it.
Well, that's a pretty comfortable amount of money made in one session.
Yeah, it is rather. It was indeed profitable. All right. So I will finish off the downtime stuff today, so we can get straight into it next time. So, what is there anything particular any of you are looking for?
Am I able to get a wand of magic detection?
Wand of magic detection.
Yeah. This one has 3 charges. While holding it, you can expend 1 charge and cast detect magic.
Interesting. Roll. Make an investigation check.
$18.
Excellent. What is the rarity of the wand?
Uncommon.
Yeah.
I didn't want anything like over too vast.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Just magic detection is probably good for us to have going down to level 5.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see if this. Yeah, so you're able to find it quite quickly.
Yep.
And yeah, so about 500 gold pieces you can find that for. Probably one of the more common magic items to be sold.
Can I barter?
You may attempt to do so. Go ahead and make a persuasion check if you wish.
I will. 21.
Well, you do seem a very important person. Of course, it is perilous going down into Undermountain. Besides, I want to make sure you get back with some interesting stories. And perhaps if you if this does help you to find some more interesting artifacts on your way down, perhaps you might be tempted to sell them off.
You'll be the first person to come to sell them off then.
So I suppose I can take about 90 gold off the price of it.
Okay. So 410.
Indeed.
That's all good. Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I'll see you again shortly.
Anyone else have any
Shortly enough.
business they wish to tend to before we finish?
I'm having a look through stuff, but I'm just not sure what good items or things there are to find at the moment. So I'm looking around at stuff.
And then I'm pretty self-sufficient, but I guess I'm kind of walking through the shops, just taking a look. I don't know though off the top of my head of anything I need.
Yeah.
As the DM goes
I know that.
suggestions.
Not particularly.
This is me asking the party. Do we want to do a group bet for when we go down?
Like we all go down, we all come back.
Something like that, and like maybe bring back something that people don't see very much, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what the 5th floor has to offer, but I mean, the 4th floor didn't. We weren't really meant to kill some of the stuff we were meant to we killed.
Yeah.
You were meant to kill it, just not quite that easily.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
You could also make longer term bets.
What do you mean by that?
So, heading down for a longer period, going deeper in to bring something back.
Yeah, I mean that would work. What would be a good amount to put on that? Like we'll go longer in. Like we won't need to return for a little while. Now. We have enough rations for us to last like a month down there.
Yes, rations are not likely to be much of an issue.
Yeah.
Unless someone's bag of holding gets.
No one's taken my bag of holding. That's never gonna happen. I have enough rations for pretty much all of us for a month. Should we say
What?
if we last more than 3 weeks down there, going down? Can I ask for a 2-for-1 odds for us coming back in 3 weeks? or in a longer period than 3 weeks. And if we come back with a extra special monster that is really hard to kill, can I ask for a 3 for 1?
Uh, certainly. I'm just wondering.
Like, I'm not going to
There
put
is.
tons of money down on this, but I'm still going to put like 400.
Yeah. Just having a quick skim through, wondering what there is around.
I mean, we are down for,
Yeah.
if we're down for over 3 weeks, surely we go
Fairly
down
deep.
to level 6 as well.
Yeah. At least.
Yeah. Does that work for everyone else?
Mhm.
I mean, if
Yeah,
we
that could be
really
good,
need, if we really need to come up for a specific thing, we can send the person who doesn't look like himself all the time.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. That is
Thanks,
certainly a
Rallis.
thing
You
you
have a
can
great
do.
skill.
Yeah. So you can certainly find some to find those to accept those bets. 2 to 1 for returning alive is probably the best you will get by this point, seeing as you've definitely shown yourselves to be worthy adventurers, able to make your way down and back consistently.
We
Spending a
haven't
longer
spent,
period
yeah,
definitely seals
we haven't
that.
spent 3 weeks in here
No.
at all.
So yes, having that longer period on it and certainly secures that 2 to 1 return. And something something to the effect of a adult dragon's head or better as a dangerous monster that's hard to kill would
Yeah.
definitely be accepted.
Can I put a second 3 to 1 bet on that of $400?
Oh yeah.
So if we don't, like, I'm not getting it, I'm losing $400 still.
Oh yeah.
So if we come back with like it's extremely strong magical beast, we can get 3 to 1 and 4 to 1 for the surviving the long.
Certainly.
I have written it down on my character sheet as well.
Indeed.
And I'm removing 800 gold right now.
Excellent. So the date as of the end of this session is the 16th of Elent.
Mhm.
So what does that then work out to?
How long is a week in this place?
So it's a
Stop.
10-day. So it'll be
Okay.
convenient. The 15th of Marpanoth, which is the holiday God's Day.
That wasn't planned at all.
No, it was not.
That's my holiday.
No, it's not. Oh well.
I feel like someone's about to get killed for saying that that's his holiday.
Sergey is worshipping me as a god. I am Sergey's god as his oath.
The other
So
gods will
under
be
that
intimidated
guy,
by you.
they can be intimidated or not. Like,
Yeah, you
under
have Sergey. Of course they're gonna be
Yeah.
intimidated.
under the guise of a god has to have servants, I do. I also have 2 cults, which technically call me gods as well. So under those guys, I am technically a god. I don't always converse myself as a god. But under the technical guise, I am. It's real technical. It's real on the edge of what I would like to call I'm a god.
Mm.
And like I'm taking this money out of my account, but the proceeds will be split between all of us because this is a group bet.
Yes.
Like I already know that I would have had a net loss out of all of this anyway. But that's completely fine to let you. I have 625 platinum still left at the Yawning Portal. Not the Yawning Portal, the Haunted Bell.
Definitely. But yes, you are able to place those bets. Do any of the others want to pile onto that?
How much did you? Well, wait. You bet how
Put-
much out of your personal?
400 for each.
Out of your personal or out of the party fund?
Yeah, out of my personal. I mean, I could take it out of the party fund if you want me to.
I think that's good.
Would you like me to take it out of the party fund instead of my own?
No, you can. If you want to spend your own money, go for it.
Fine, I'll take 400 out of the party fund under my name.
Aw. So you.
Some of these things are so rare.
So, if you come back up, let's say, any time in that week, so from the 5th to the 15th.
Okay. Anytime within the 3rd week?
Yeah.
Is that the 4th week? Okay.
Yeah, so stay down for 10 days, so for 20 days, and then any time in that 3rd period.
Okay. Yep. It's a long time. We haven't spent more than 10 days. 10 days was our longest that we've done, I think.
Yep.
Is it
Excellent.
possible to find boots of elven kind?
It is possible. Go ahead and make investigation check.
Awesome.
I know what that does.
20.
Yes.
I was also trying to see if there's like any cool items to just help with like persuasion, deception, that sort of thing, but I can't find any. Yeah,
nothing you don't already have something to the effect of.
Yeah.
Excellent. And can you roll a D100? See how good of an offer you
100.
get.
43.
What is the rarity of the boots of elven kind?
I think they're uncommon. Let me double check.
I think they're uncommon.
Oh, hold up. Things. They're uncommon. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So you find someone. You are able to find a couple of places offering them. One selling it for about 500 gold pieces, fairly standard for uncommon magic items. You do find another selling it for half that price, for 250. It seems rather less than honest.
Less than honest in which way?
Make an
Have I got it? Sure.
Insight check if you wish.
Is it possible I could persuade the person to tell me why they're so cheap?
This Rallis, the guy who killed himself just so he would be out of the harm's way of or something, thinking about something sus.
Yeah, well, if it's cursed. Alright, let's go insight. Yeah, that's a 5. That's terrible.
Um, yeah, well, of course, my uh, the great enchanter that I work with has perfected the art of enchantment. He's able to make these items far more efficiently than those amateurs who you usually find producing them. I assure you, it is of the highest quality.
Hmm.
Sounds like a pack.
I say, those look high quality. I might just have a look around at a few other things before I get back to you on that one.
Very well, but they will sell quickly, I'm sure.
I'll just get one of the normal pairs for 500.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Now, similar to earlier, could I have a look around and inquisit into if there are any like iron stones available or around?
Much rarer item that.
Yes, it is. Yeah, so I'm just curious if there are any around, what's going on with that, etc.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome to make a investigation check.
Oh, that's atrocious. What the heck?
Oh.
A 1. Well, it's 5. But...
Yep. You do manage to find 2 iron stones. One of them is floating around the head of Tanalith, and the second one is in Warden's workshop, actively being worked on for Tanalith.
I have one too, but I
oh,
have a
yes.
good one. So he found a third one, or he just outright didn't see mine.
No.
Fair enough.
What's the one that you've got?
Insight.
He's got the insight one.
All right then.
Yeah, there's a few cool ones.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I was curious if there were any around.
Yeah, you're not able to find anything of that sort.
Yeah.
Seems that they are. Perhaps they are more elusive things that are bought out far more quickly, or perhaps you're just not able to find the right people to ask at this point.
Fair enough. All good.
But with that, we shall call it there for the day.
Right, and our next session
Sounds
will be
good.
going down.
Nice.
Yay.
That is the plan.
Yay.
Finally.
I feel like that was our plan for this session, but
It was,
I
but then
changed that.
you decided to have a major combat up on the surface.
I decided to give you more time to prepare if you needed it.
I was prepared.
Not for what I gave you.
No, you weren't. So you gave me more time to prepare in that I needed to spend more time preparing.
I didn't expect it to go on as long as it did. You did that part.
I mean, you wanted to burn your spell slots.
Giving us 16th level characters did that.
I went through 4 spell slots.
I went through like 10.
Yes, because you were casting shield.
Every turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway,
I had
I will
Hellish Rebuke
stop
as
that
well,
now.
but it never mattered.
No, that's fair.
You
Anyway.
should have Hellish Rebuked the ducks. Oh no, you couldn't. You kept using your reaction to shield. That's all good.
You
Nah,
would
go to bed.
have to have gone out of your way to be killed by those ducks.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I was getting lucky.
it was fun. Good to get back into it.
Yes, thank you, Tim.